did I get here?
2010. We were laying on the bed, all of us, me and my 4 kids, and he was cuddled right up next to me. And he asked me to marry him. And it was the most amazing, wonderful proposal I could have ever have asked for. Our first baby was born in August of 2012.
I'm grateful for the memories. We're aiming for the next big thing. I'll see you soon.
Evelyn was born in 2014. Tobias was born 2 years later.
Without feeling when I'm alone, I saw the world.
He was born in 2018 at home under the stars. It was magical.
I wanna hold you, baby.
We had 8 children all together and everything seemed perfect. I love being a mom.
How we've been together.
I had so much to be grateful for.
'Cause I wanna be
A few years later, he cheated on me for the first time. He said he wouldn't be able to pass a lie detector test. The communication really sucked. I wasn't very good at telling him what I needed and validating his needs and concerns. He was very avoidant, didn't want to deal with the issues that came up, and he didn't like it when I continuously brought them up. We were separated for about a month. He moved into his own apartment. When it was over, I thought there's nothing that I could do to help him or to fix our relationship. One day we went for a walk in the park and he talked about how he had been seeing the counselor, his addiction issues. He really wanted to try again.
I've been trying in vain to hold on. No matter what I say.
And we had been through it so many times. For the sake of the kids, I'll give it my best shot, but only if we move to Hawaii.
If you were honest when you said
Our baby Eris was born in Hawaii 9 months later. It wasn't even a little bit easy, but slowly things started to improve. I learned how it wasn't just about him, it was about me too. I learned that I didn't have to cling so defiantly to those thoughts, those ideas that somehow we had to be perfect to be worthy of happiness. Slowly I was learning that my own happiness was in my hands. No matter how many times he had cheated on me, I could still be completely happy. I could let go of the past and just embrace the beautiful future, even if it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. One day I watched Tony Robbins' speech and he talked about unconditional love. I had been a Christian my entire life and for some reason I totally missed the concept of unconditional love.
I'm grateful for the memories.
The world doesn't teach you about unconditional love. It teaches you about taking care of yourself. What I needed was to know how to love so that I could teach my children how to love. I needed radical change. I couldn't just keep doing things the same way. I couldn't sit on the fence anymore. I couldn't just be neither here nor there. I couldn't continuously threaten to get divorced. I needed to give 100%. It turned out that my life had been in my hands the entire time, and that everything I thought about continuously had manifested itself into my life. As soon as I decided to take radical change, to improve my life, taking the measures into my own hands and giving 100%, things began to change immediately. I started to think about all the things I loved about my husband instead of the things I was terrified of or scared me or I thought would happen. Even though it was impossible, I started to believe that my husband could be my soulmate again, like I did when we were first together. Maybe I could have, after all, what I gave up on a long time ago. So when you ask me now how my husband and I are doing, I say we're madly in love. I say that we're best friends. I say that we're the best parents. Miracles do happen because I've seen them happen and they start with me. The greatest gift that I've been giving myself and that I try to give everyone around me is that it's all in our minds. We have the power to take charge of our lives. We have control. After listening to this most amazing video that Tony Robbins put out, I decided to take his life coaching program seriously, and I signed up for it. I wanted to be a mentor. I wanted to help the world. I wanted to make sure my life was mine and not somebody else's. When something bad happens, it's actually a victory, and I wanted to make sure that everybody got to hear that message. Not because I want more bad things to come to you or me or anyone, but because it makes you stronger. So now when bad things happen, it jumps for joy. How can I change this internal voice inside of me that says, give up, to say, I love this. I didn't want wives who had been cheated on or hurt or husbands to feel like they had to give up. He has eradicated off the face of this earth, and happiness and joy fills every soul's heart in such a deep way, and to have joy, so much joy, and to experience success, so much success. So how did I get here? I got here through the rapids of life, through the constant movement and the flux of life's greatest challenges. And now I dive into my life. I take my life into my own hands. And I hope you do too, because your life is for living and not for sadness and not for depression. It is for complete happiness and being completely alive. So I hope to see you at one of our happiness resort weeks at the Happiness Farm. Please visit and subscribe.